We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow, Lakeland, Winter Haven.
The following is a special presentation of WBF Sports.
It's time for Bartow Yellow Jacket basketball on WBF. Tonight's game is brought to you by the county-wide community support of our WBF Sports Boosters. Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, Citrus Air Conditioners serving Bartow and Lakeland, Bartow's Budget You Pull It Auto Parts on Highway 60, Spath Jewelers in Bartow and Valrico, and Crave Nutrition in Bartow. Yellow Jacket basketball is also sponsored by Whiddon McLean Funeral Home in Bartow and Fort Meade, Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance of Lakeland, Beef O'Brady's Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, and Evolve Professional Landscape Management. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Certified Public Accountants, S.R. Wright & Company of Winter Haven, Specialized Landscape Treatments from Keith's Spray Service of Bartow, and Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow. Now, let's head to the gym and join our broadcast crew for Bartow Yellow Jacket basketball.
And good evening and welcome to Yellow Jacket basketball. It's playoff time. This is a regional final game. I am John Bodie, and with me is Neal back in action tonight. And Neal, we got a tough matchup tonight, but it's regional final time.
Yeah, I tell you what, a long drive over here, but the Bartow Yellow Jacket Nation has shown up, and they're about to show out, and hopefully the basketball team can do the same thing. I hate to say it this way, but this is what we do, right?
Yes.
We have come to expect this from Coach McGriff. Of course, we got a storied history, but what we've done under Coach McGriff is unbelievable. And he is 6-1. This is his 8th regional final. He is 6-1. That is a ridiculous stat.
That is kind of crazy.
Let's see if it holds tonight.
That is kind of crazy when you think about that. And we're over here at Orlando Evans High School. The winner of this game, this is essentially the equivalent of an Elite Eight game. So the winner of this is in the Final Four in the Class 6A region. And so this is big basketball. And, Neal, this is a team that we lost to last year, but yet in the regional semifinal game, now we're in a regional final. But that team last year, that Evans team last year, went all the way to the championship game and lost to St. Thomas Aquinas, which St. Thomas Aquinas is still in play and the number 1 ranked team in Class 6A.
Well, and Evans is looking for their 3rd straight trip to the Final Four.
Yes.
They've only got the one state championship. It was the 74-75 season. I believe they were led by Daryl Dawkins.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a pretty significant name. But they've only got the one state title in basketball. Of course, Bartow has 6 of them. As we mentioned before, regional titles for Bartow in 57, 74, 75, 78, 79, 88, 89, and then a little bit of a lull. And then Coach McGriff comes on 2009, 2010, 13, 14, 20, and 21. Of course, that back-to-back state championship run we had with Walter Clayton Jr. and the rest of the crew. So, been about 4 years.
Yeah.
Feels like it's time to get back.
It's time. You're right. We're feeling like it's time. And, that's the thing, Neal. We're only dressing out 9 guys, I think, maybe 10, because we pulled up DJ Hamilton from JV. Emmanuel Branch, who's been playing, is not dressed out. He's been playing and coming up. But he's not dressed out. We got like 9 guys dressed out. That's all we had last week. And, we came in, and that game last week was so tight the whole game. And I know you were listening. You weren't there, but it took a Cyrus Sinford 3-pointer to get the lead from 2 to 5, just like that. And, the game was tied with 2 minutes left. We ended up winning by 13.
Yeah,
that just shows you how quick it can change.
Let me say once again, we know there's a lot of people that weren't able to make the drive over here from Bartow because the game sold out. We saw the signs on the door, game sold out.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, got some family situation going on back in Indiana, had to travel back up there. I think my mom and dad might actually be listening tonight. So, Dad, love you, praying for you, everything you're battling. But back and got off the phone with them right before we pulled up here, and they said, go Bartow.
There you go.
They're rooting for the Yellow Jackets.
Neal, I missed you.
What?
Thank you. You have some really big shoes to fill.
Well, let me say this. Before we go any further, I want to thank the Thornburgs for making it possible for fans like myself and the rest of the Yellow Jacket Nation.
Absolutely.
I'm in Indiana, listened to the game last week.
Oh, fantastic.
So it's a great opportunity. So for all of you that aren't able to be here tonight, whenever you get a chance, thank the Thornburgs. Send them a message, because what 102.9 WBF does for Bartow, it cannot be understated.
No, it can, and we're so thankful for the Thornburgs every time we get to be able to do this and bring this back to all the fans, no matter where they're at, Bartow or wherever. It's fun stuff, and so. But we do have a tough matchup tonight. This is an Orlando Evans team. And by the way, we do have a third partner to the broadcast. Denise is with us. You heard her chime in. So we got a third member of the broadcast tonight.
So I can report on how great the uniforms look. Everybody's hair looks amazing.
Yes.
We're still going with the two different color shoes.
That's the big shoes I got to talk about the way people look?
Oh.
No, I just did.
So last week, Neal, if you tuned in, we brought on three guests during the halftime break because it was more social halftime. Yeah. So you might have to step up your game on that tonight. But we'll find out what they're saying. Okay, sorry, they're talking to me. The scores are talking to me, trying to give me.
Okay.
What did she say? We're trying to get our starters here from Orlando.
Number
Evans.
5 is going to start.
Number 5 is going to start. And interesting, because he is their best player. And we weren't sure if he was going to play tonight, but we'll get into that in a minute. I do want to say this. Orlando Evans team is ranked number 3 in Class 6A. They are number 1 ranked in this region, Region 2, and that's why we're on the road here tonight. Bartow comes in ranked 4 in Class 6A, and we're number 3 in the region. We beat the number 2 last week, that Edgewater team, but they've traded really all year, Edgewater and Evans.
No, they didn't trade, and what I mean by that is they had a close game, and then unbelievably, this Evans team got beat by Edgewater by almost 30.
Here at Evans.
And so they weren't even the district champs. So I asked Coach McGriff about it, and he goes, well, listen, things happen, right? We beat Lakeland by running clock, and then we win in the district championship, and then we win in the regional semifinals. Quarterfinals by 4.
Yeah.
So it's high school basketball. It's 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds. You never know. But if this team can play like they did last week against Edgewater, you've got to like the Yellow Jackets' chances. But this, as you said, this is a very good team from Evans, and they have a lot of experience winning these games. As I said before, trying to get their 3rd straight Final Four. You don't do that by just happenstance.
No,
You've
absolutely
got good coaching, good players, and a good environment. And we see it here tonight already. Places getting packed, and it's going to be rowdy.
Well, and you talk about how good this Evans team is. You know, they did lose in the district championship. But real quick, how they got here, you're right. They lost 64-38 in that district championship here at home to Edgewater. They had to go on the road for their quarterfinal game. They beat Tampa Gaither. They only beat them, Neal, by 4, 51-47 at Tampa Gaither. And then last week they defeated Vieira here at home 57-44. Wasn't really, really close. And that's how they got here. The Yellow Jackets' journey has been they defeated Lakeland in the district championship 76-39. That was a shellacking, really running clock. But then we knew it'd be close, and we come back and play them again in the regional quarterfinal at home again, only won by 2 against the Dreadnoughts. And then last week, as we've talked about, beat Edgewater at Edgewater by 13, 69-56. So here we are, Neal, and it's, again, I mentioned it's a rematch of last year, and we did that game, we did that broadcast, and Bartow was never in that game. They trailed from the very beginning, and the defense was not good. Guys were walking into three-point baskets last year against this Evans squad.
And you talk about the Bartow bench, only being 9, but they're very deep. They use most of that 9 players. So foul trouble, knock on wood, hasn't been a problem. At different times, you had certain players that were in foul trouble, but in a game, it's not been that. This is where the schedule meets the opportunity, right?
Absolutely.
Preparation, schedule, whatever you want to call it. Coach McGriff believes in scheduling a difficult slate of opponents for moments like this. And I will say this, win, lose, or draw tonight, I've said it before the season, I think this might be the greatest coaching job that Coach McGriff has done. Again, we're missing 3 starters.
Yeah.
Not 3 starters that are somehow not here tonight. 2 of them have not been with the team the entire season. that were expected to start. Another young man only played a couple games, and he's no longer with the team. But at the end of the day, 3 starters. So think about how much deeper this team would be. It doesn't matter. The mentality is next player up, next game, next whatever. They've accomplished that, and by making this deep run with a young team, yeah, you got Crossley's a senior, Cotton's a senior, but at the end of the day, you've got a young team. They've essentially, it's like getting a bowl game in football, right? They've gotten another month's worth of practice that had they not played as well as they did this year, they wouldn't have had. So not only is the future bright and the opportunities right now, but moving forward the next couple of years, this program is going nowhere.
Yeah, you talk about we start 3 sophomores.
Yeah.
I mean, so the Yellow Jackets are going to be around. Only one senior that's a starter. That's Jay Crossley. Of course, such a deadly three-point shooter. But he was somewhat – people kind of have figured him out and kept him in check. But what really I think put Bartow over the top last week was it was gritty. It was really a gritty win, but also the defense played extremely well. It's probably one of the best defensive efforts I've seen from the Yellow Jackets all season, and we're going to have to do it again tonight. Real quick, we'll talk about the Evans team here. They do have a 6'10" kid. They've got a 6'10" Dwayne Dixon. He is a senior. He will start, but he only averages about 6 points a game, but he also averages 2 blocks a game.
He's a space eater.
He's going to take up a lot of room. So we'll see how it goes. The 5th starter, we had that little interruption there. The scorer for Evans was trying to get me that 5th starter, which is Amabel Bellis is his name. And Bellis is their leading scorer at 15.6 a game. And I'm not sure, Neal. It seems like he was a really game-time decision because I think he's injured to see if he was going to start or play at all. And
yeah,
so,
we'll have to see if he slowed down at all in this game. At that age,
yeah,
I know it's not true for that's. I don't know. I won't speak for you. I'll speak for me. But adrenaline can help you at this age. It can carry you.
Absolutely.
So for us, it can help. For them, it'll carry.
Absolutely. Well, the Yellow Jackets are led by Jay Crossley. Speaking of him, 14.6 a game. And talk about the rebounding side. Link averaging 6.3 a game. Dixon averages 5.6. The 6'10" guy, but really, we play big. You got a James Rattery that went up in a crowd last week, Neal, to dunk, and he missed the dunk, but it went over the rim, and Cyrus Sinford, right place, right time, knocked down a big 3. So we capitalized on it, and that's what we did last week is we created a ton of turnovers against the Edgewater squad, and we got to have that again tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's the staple of Yellow Jacket basketball, right? Under Coach McGriff is that suffocating defense. Some years, squads have been better at it than others. This team seems to have evolved and grown and peaked at the right time because early on, they were blazing hot. They were shooting the ball at an unbelievable clip, and you're going to have games where that's going to go away. What can you do on the defensive end of the contest to create easy bucket and transition opportunities that then gets the 15-foot jumper going, then gets the open three-pointer, and then that gets everything going on the offensive end. It all starts with defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, talk about defense, this Orlando Evans squad comes in averaging 58.1 points a game. Our Yellow Jackets a clip better, actually more than a clip, averaging 67.6 a game. But interestingly, Neal, when you look at common opponents, and you and I were talking about this earlier, Bartow is 4-0 against those common opponents that we've played with Evans. Evans is 1-4 against those same common opponents, and one of those wins was Edgewater in the regular season.
Edgewater, and then I believe they lost to Stranahan. They lost to Santa Fe Catholic. They're from Polk County, and I think maybe it was I think
East River. I think East River was a common opponent that we beat them early in the season. The same time we played Stranahan in that Metro Challenge, I believe it was.
But having said this, those losses that they had were in the December time period.
Yep.
So this team is different, but also Bartow's different than when they eked out a win against Santa Fe. You remember how Toby Lane was controlling things and being very physical and was creating some open shots for Santa Fe, but then Bartow came roaring back. So I look for a great game tonight. I'm going to be seriously shocked if it's a blowout one way or the other. I think this is going to be a hard-nosed, hard-fought game. And I'm always going to, I know you believe this and I believe this, I'm always going to go with the Bartow bench when it comes down to that.
Yeah, and absolutely. And you just, Neal, if somebody gets on a run, if Evans gets on a run, you just got to stay in it and stay focused. And like I said, last year, we really lost it from the tip and never had a chance. You know, we ended up losing by 23 last year. But Bartow has a very good away record this year. We are 15-2 away from the Hive. This Evans squad is 11-4 at home. So this should be an outstanding matchup. And really the winner is going to go to Jacksonville and play in the Final Four. That's what's on the line here.
I refuse to say that.
I know. I hear you. We're a little disappointed that they're not in Lakeland right now. So it looks like we will have a national anthem here. So we're going to keep it right here for this national anthem. And we'll mention the winner of tonight's game plays the winner of Lake Howell and Buchholz High School, which is out of Gainesville. So
now, do they reseed? Because they were doing that for a little while. I don't know if they reseed or not.
I don't think so.
The way the bracket is exactly what
the bracket is that. Yes, I don't know if they reseed or not. But I mentioned these Orlando Evans Trojans. They're the Trojans, by the way. They're 21-7 on the season. Bartow 24-5, and they are coached by Lanza Morgan. And we'll take a quick break for the starting lineups and bring it back. You're listening to the 2026 FHSAA Boys Basketball Regional Final Game right here on WBF.
New year, new attitude, new Ram. It's Truck Month, happening now at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive home a new Ram 1500 with 0% APR for 72 months. That's right, zero interest and no waiting. Shop in-store or online at thunderchrysler.com.
If you'd rather spend your weekends doing anything other than yard work, then call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 or visit evolveyourlawn.com. Remember, keep calm and evolve your lawn.
Discover a menu crafted to please every taste at the Blue Ridge Grill in Bartow. Experience our chefs' hand-picked daily specials. Great food, friendly smiles, always fresh and delicious. Blue Ridge Grill, North Broadway Avenue in Bartow. Open 7 days a week.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whitten McLean, our family serving yours.
Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message provided by WBF and the FHSAA.
We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow.
And welcome back to Yellow Jacket Basketball. These starting lineups brought to you by
Jazzercise Bartow is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. And if you're looking for a fun dance cardio class, then look no further, Polk County. Jazzercise Bartow meets at the Bartow Civic Center Monday through Thursday. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We incorporate kickboxing, stretch classes, strength training, and a whole lot more. And it's to fun music, John.
Absolutely. The starters for the Trojans will be number 0, Kadir Rackley. He's a 5'4" senior. Number 1, Ja'Kai Hardy, a 6-foot sophomore. Number 5, Abimel Bellis, a 6'2" junior. Number 21, Dwayne Dixon, a 6'10" senior. And number 22, Nikarins Decius, a 6'4" junior. For the Yellow Jackets, pretty standard. Number 0, James Rattery, a 5'11" sophomore. Number 3, Cyrus Senford, a 5'11" sophomore. Number 12, Jay Crossley, a 6'4" senior. Number 22, Derwin Link, a 6'6" sophomore. And number 24, Dylan Brinson, a 6'2" junior. And that will be the starters for each squad. And we're ready to play, but I'm sure, Neal, we'll see the 6'10" Dixon tip it off against our 6'6" Derwin Link.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ground to cover when you're 6'10".
Yes. Number 21 and number 22.
That's a lot, sir.
I mean, same height, same frame, same build.
Yeah.
Link might have a little more muscle tone to him. 21, 22. I mean, could they be any closer?
Yeah, really.
Well, hopefully we'll know that they're not, and Link's going to eat him alive.
Well, we got officiating crew. We don't know. They probably haven't called a Bartow or a Evans game all season unless it was tournament play. So you get officials from out of the area. So Bartow wearing the away blues, and the Trojans are wearing the home whites with some green trim. And we got a two-tone court here. It's the traditional wood around inside the three-point line, and then everywhere else is that dark green. So nice-looking floor. And the tip will go to the Trojans. Rackley has it up top. Back over there to Bellis. Bellis, their leading scorer. He's got that ankle taped up right there, as I noticed, Neal, going off to his right. It might be bothering him. He was a game-time decision for sure. But he's out there playing a regional final game, and good defense by Sinford. He almost stole it, knocked it in the backcourt, but the Trojans come up with it. That's Rackley.
Worth noting, no shot clock in this game.
Yes, no shot clock. We did not have one last week. That's Bellis. Bellis moving slow, and there's a turnover. Rattery came up with it. Rattery's going to slow it back up, pulls his dribble up. Jay Crossley, top of the key three, and it good. Jay Crossley, we're up 3-0 just like that. 3-0, and the Trojans bringing it up, and Bellis moving slow. You can tell their leading scorer is moving slow. That ankle's bothering him. Absolutely. Here is Rackley bringing it up. Pulls it up cross court to Bellis. Bellis kind of really gimping around on that thing, but it's a championship game. And dribbling around is Hardy off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Derwin Link. And here comes James Rattery quickly up the floor. Gives it over to Crossley. Try to get him another three, nowhere to go. Crossley says, I'm going to take it. You give me that space, in and out. He got robbed. That was halfway down. Rebound goes to the Trojans. It's 3-0, 6:40 left, first period. This is a regional final game.
I don't know what this says, but do you see where Coach McGriff is? Clear at the end of the bench.
Yes, he is. That's a little different.
I don't know that I've ever seen it.
He is sitting down there.
There we go, turnover.
There's another turnover just like that. You think he's nervous?
No.
I should mention to our listeners that you've already got the rally cap on. So, I mean, you got a rally cap on.
Listen, I had it the front ways, and I couldn't see.
There you go.
The hat, it's too big. It kept slipping down. I didn't have a good view.
Turnover there by the Trojans. The Yellow Jackets have it up top. It's 3-0, 6:20. Here's Rattery taking space. Down low. Gives it to Derwin Link. He wasn't ready for it. And now he's trapped. He's got to get it up. He gives it to Sinford. Back up top now to Rattery. No shot clock, as you mentioned. And there were a couple times that possessions went well over 35 seconds last week against Edgewater.
Yeah, you love it if you got a lead. You don't like it if you don't.
And they just leave him wide open, does Crossley. He missed it. Good rebound by Link. But then a 6'10 Dixon comes in and swats it. And he averages 2 a game, and that looked too easy.
Hey, let him keep trying to block. Sooner or later, they're going to call fouls. Now, I'm not saying that was foul. That was clean as day.
His jersey isn't even long enough to tuck in. He's so tall. He's trying to tuck it back in. But if you pump, you got to pump fake, Neal. You just got to pump fake him. Oh, down low to send forward. Oh, up and under move. Try to scoop it. He missed it, but we got the rebound. Here's Crossley. Bounce pass into Link. Link pump faking. That's just what I said you got to do, and he missed it off the back of the rim.
Use the board.
Absolutely.
He had him out of position. Use the glass.
It's still 3-0. 5:35 left. Yellow Jackets on top. We've missed a few good possessions there. There's Hardy spinning around up top.
Oh, he walked.
Oh, that's a travel from DeCius, and they got him on it. DeCius traveled, and Matt Williams going to check in for the Yellow Jackets.
From our location, he was halfway to the Citrus Bowl.
Yeah, he had gone to the store and back. And Brinson out, Kenny Cotton in, also Link out. And
got to take advantage of these opportunities early. You don't want to let them hang around the game. They're too good. Reminder, they've won 21 games.
Yeah, absolutely. Rattery up top to Sinford. Sinford, Rattery playing the top were just so good last week. And then Matt Williams coming off the bench, who just checked in. He played so well, and you see how important he is to this team. Now up top, back to Rattery. Rattery going around to his left, goes in on the big man, down low to Matt Williams, and good.
That is a great set play.
5-0 now. Yellow Jackets up, 4:57 left.
Drives the lane, gets him out the air, dishes off. Nice, easy basket.
Cross court over here to Dixon. All right, actually Dixon's got it up top. Now to Rackley. Rackley, the point guard. I'm sorry, that's a new player checked in. That was Hayslip. Now they get it back up top to Rackley. Hayslip checked in for me, number 11. Here is Rackley trying to go baseline. Nowhere to go. Double team down there. They get it to the big man Dixon, and they're going to call ticky-tack on Rattery on the floor. Yeah, it might have got him on the wrist.
I think it probably was a foul, but like you said, ticky-tack. This early in the game, let him play.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're what, 25 feet away from the bucket, 20 feet away?
Hardy will bring it in right here in front of us. We are right behind the Bartow bench. We appreciate the Orlando Evans administration here. They're so accommodating to us. It's always nice to come over here and play. Rackley almost lost that pass out of bounds. He still has possession. He's going to bring it back up top now. There's 4:15 left in the game. It tipped it. Did Jacoby
He didn't see him because it's the blur.
He did not see the blur check in, and he tipped that pass and got the turnover. He's got it up top now to Williams. He checked in for Rattery, did Kobe Terry. Right now, it was tipped from Williams. Williams with the runner in the lane, in and good from Matt Williams. And a steal right there, and he poked it out of bounds, did Hardy. Or I'm sorry, that was Kobe Terry.
I apologize for yelling in your ear. Sometimes I forget I'm on radio. I love that defense.
Carlos Ridley will check in for Hardy for the Trojans. And that'll be Hayslip bringing it in for the Trojans. It's 7-0. Yellow Jackets up here. And we almost burned through. We have burned through the halfway through this first period. Rackley up top takes the space. He's going all the way. Jump pass in the corner, though. And a new player checked in there. Actually, no, that's DeCias. Now Rackley's going to shoot a three-pointer. Looks good. He shot it long. Over the back was Dixon. They didn't call it over Cotton. Now they get it back to DeCias. Now back over here to Hayslip. I'm sorry, that's Ridley. Now up top to Rackley. Rackley's looking at his coach over there. Coach Morgan looking for a play. There's 3:25 left here in this first period. Bartow on top 7-0. There is a lid on the rim right now for the Trojans, but they hadn't put up a lot. They've turned the ball over 3 times. And Bartow getting in the passing lanes for sure. Spinning around is Rackley. Runner at the free throw line. No good. Rebound. He wanted the foul. No good. He pushed on Kobe Terry while they were both on the floor. Here's Sinford. Down low, Matt Williams. Baseline. Needs help. And he's trapped down low. They find Kobe Terry fading away. He shot it long. That was a good-looking shot, though. Rackley frustrated. Kind of pushed down on Kobe Terry. He wanted the foul. He and Kobe Terry about the same height.
I think you asked earlier before we started what that defense looked like it did last week. 2:41 left to go in the first quarter. They still haven't scored. I'd say the defense is balling.
Rackley now has it over there, that left wing. Trying to pull it back up top. He will. Not much going on for these Trojans, Neal. DeCias up top now. Needs help. He pulled his drove up. Now back to Rackley over here on this right wing. Pulling in to DeCias. Three-pointer. Shot it short. Rebound by Jay Crossley. 2:19 left, first period. Yellow Jackets up 7-0. Down low, Matt Williams. Oh, and he found Cotton down low. In and good. Kenny Cotton. And they're going to call a timeout. Are the Trojans? Crowd is getting loud here. And we will take a quick break and bring it back. You're listening to the 2026 FHSAA Boys Basketball Regional Final game right here on WBF.
Russell Hernandez here at Kelly Buick GMC. So we're committed to investing in the people that make Polk County so great, such as the $20 truck, Polk County Youth Fair, as well as the Blooming Arts Festival and Jeepin' with Judd. Visit us at kellybuickgmc.com.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
And welcome back. Quick 30-second timeout there by Coach Morgan for the Trojans, as the Trojans have not scored a basket yet in this ball game, and there's 2:09 left in the first period. Bartow up 9-0, and bringing it up the floor is Ridley. Now it gets it into a new player that checked in. That's Timon Moore. Moore, a 6-foot senior. Up top, Rackley. Here's Rackley going off to his right. Runner off the glass. He got fouled. They're going to say Kobe Terry fouled him, and Kobe Terry acknowledges it. And that'll be Kobe's first, team second in the period here. And they're going to say he was shooting. Yeah, he was shooting. So Rackley's going to get 2 shots here and try to get Evans on the board. Rackley taking his time. Eyes looks, flicks, and he missed. Oh, how did that get in?
I don't know, but I would venture to say this is the first time all season it's taken him to the 2-minute mark in the first quarter to score.
Yeah, he finally got that thing to roll in. So it's 9-1 now. Yellow Jackets up. It is a full, pretty packed house here. It's a nice gym over here at Orlando Evans, and it is packed. And we got Bartow people all around us, thank goodness, and Rackley makes the second. So it's now 9-2. Derwin Link cross court. That was close. They'll call that backcourt if you leave from the other side. Kobe Terry up top. Now they're stepping up that defense are the Trojans. Here is Rattery who checked back in.
Dangerously close to the half-court line.
Yeah, they were. Here's Rattery. He's going to back it up. Looking to get a pick from Brinson. Brinson's moving, though. No pick. Now do Zimmerman. Zimmerman checked in, and they are stepping up. They're getting a little pesky here. Here's Kobe Terry. No shot clock. 1:27 left here in this first period. Kobe Terry setting up, calling a play. To Zimmerman, trying to swing it around to find somebody. Here's Rattery. In the corner, Kobe Terry. Kobe's going to get in, penetrate, jump pass to Derwin Link, and Dixon blocked it. And that's second block for Dixon. That's a lot to get around.
It really is, and I know Link's used to being able to finish that. Not that much height in Polk County. I mean, we got some big kids he's faced, but this kid's he's athletic.
Yeah, absolutely. Rackley now, and he got it over there to Moore, and Moore lost it for a minute. He's got it up top. Moore going off to his left. Gives it back up top now to Hardy, who checked back in. Here's Hardy. Long three-pointer, pulled up, in and good from Ja'Kai Hardy, and that's his first three of the game. And Kobe Terry here in the backcourt, and they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul on Rackley. He doesn't like it, but he knocked Kobe Terry down, so that'll be Rackley's first. Crowd didn't like it.
I would venture to say we probably have as many people here as they do.
I would think so.
It's close.
It's close. It is 9-5 with 37.5 seconds left here in the first period. Yellow Jackets are up. That three-pointer there is what Hardy or what the Trojans needed there. They got it by Hardy.
Now this Evans team has a lot of seniors on it, but they also graduated 6 seniors from last year's team.
Yeah, you know some of these guys played championship in the championship game last year.
Yep.
They got some experience. And Rattery wanted the deep three. Crossley says, I'll take the three, and he missed it. Rebound by Zimmerman. He skied up above everybody. In. He can't get it. Then Link gets a rebound. In and good. We had 3 chances.
Yeah, if we can continue that, that's going to be a long night for Evans because Bartow cleaned up the boards. 2
offensive rebounds in that possession, and it resulted in 2 points. There's Dixon with a jump hook. Got his own rebound on the miss, and then he got fouled. And I think they're going to get Link on that foul. Let's see who they ring up.
Yeah,
it's going to be 2 shots. Yeah, it's going to be Link. And that'll be his first. That'll be the team's third.
And as you said, he's only got 1. Does their big man have 1?
No,
he got hit. That was a clean block. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had 2 clean blocks on us, and he is at the line, the 6'10 Dixon. Eyes looks, flicks, and in and out. Yeah, he is all of 6'10", but he is what you would call svelte. He is pretty skinny.
I've never heard you describe me as that.
As svelte. You are svelte.
Times 3.
It's all relative, sir. It's all relative. Dixon for his second. He rolled it in. He's now at 11-6. 0.3 left, and Rattery's going to shoot up a long-distance shot. No good. So after 1 period of play, it'll be Bartow 11 and the Orlando Evans Trojans 6. We'll take a quick break and bring it back. You're listening to the 2026 FHSAA Boys Basketball Regional Final Game right here on WBF.
Oh, girl. You deserve to sparkle. From engagement rings that say forever to the bold pieces that say treat yourself. We've got the bling that you've been looking for. We're Spack Jewelers of Bartow and Valrico. We're your jewelry family. Come see us.
Posting pictures from today's event on social media, tag the FHSAA and we'll repost and share it. Follow the FHSAA on X, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook by searching for FHSAA. On the site, you can keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best.
What will it be? A loaded with flavor Philly cheesesteak or a fresh grilled chicken salad? Hungry for chicken wings or maybe a premium blend Angus burger? Whether dining in or taking out, your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Good food, good sports.
Welcome back. The rights to the broadcast of this regional final game in the 2026 FHSA Class 6A Boys Basketball Championships have been granted to WWBF Bartow by the Florida High School Athletic Association as intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of the broadcast without the express written consent of the FHSAA is prohibited.
Bartow will start this second period with possession, up 5. That is Rattery to Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to look down low, needs help. Links up top, flashing, no, can't get it to him. Now Rattery up top, Rackley's on him. Back to Rattery from Zimmerman. And there is Rattery. He finds Brinson, and those long arms from Dixon. Goodness gracious. That is a wingspan right there, Neal.
Well, in the pregame, before we really saw him on the court, we said he's going to fill up space. Not only does he fill up space, he moves extremely well,
he does.
Sideline to sideline.
Yeah, he does. He gets those long arms out there, and he's knocking balls away and blocking shots left and right. He got 2 blocks already. Oh, they find Link at the free throw line. Way to flash down low. Needs help. And up top, James Rattery thought about a 3. Gives it to Zimmerman in the corner for a 3. In and good from Zarian Zimmerman.
And the extra pass was critically important. James would have had a contested shot. It kicks in the corner, nails the 3.
Zimmerman with his first 3 of the game. That's his second in the game for the Yellow Jackets. Fading away is Hardy. In and good. And Hardy's got a shot. That's his second field goal tonight.
Yeah, I got to get a hand up in his face.
14-8 is the score. Yellow Jackets up. Regional final game, and they're going to say that Hardy knocked it out of bounds.
I think they got a foul.
Today it's more important than ever to have a banking relationship that you can truly count on. At Citizens Bank and Trust, they have a long-time standing history of looking out for you and your future. They're local bankers working for you, your family, and your businesses. Over a century in counting, Citizens Bank and Trust, proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
That foul was on Moore, and it was on the floor, and then the ball got turned over on the inbound, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to the Trojans. And Coach Morgan over there for the Trojans wanted a foul on Rattery, but Rattery lost it to Hardy. So possession arrow, though, was in the Trojans' favor. So they will get possession here with 6:51 left here in this first half. Bartow up 14-8.
I haven't seen a lot of sets for Dixon down in the low post.
No.
Everything seems to be penetration.
They got him up high, trying to set a high post. Out here beyond the perimeter to free up the shooters. But you are right. They're not picking and rolling him at all. They're picking him but not rolling him. Oh, good bounce pass to DeCias. That went off DeCias' hand. That's Bartow ball.
That's a great pass by Dixon. He wasn't ready. That should have been an easy 2 for Evans. Bartow lost the back screen or the back cut.
So turnover by the Trojans after a good-looking backdoor pass from Dixon, but DeCias couldn't handle it. There's Crossley bringing it up, gets it cross court. Jay Crossley has missed a few threes. He's got one down, though, and he fell down. And he just fell down and just dribbled right in and fell down. And there's another tie-up. And this time we get the possession arrow going our way. Yeah, Crossley fell down. And I think Coach Griff's saying he don't want Crossley up top bringing it in like that.
No, he didn't want that, but they were all bunched together. He was telling them spread out, work the half court.
So Bartow on the lob on the inbound, and Matt Williams mistimed his jump. Ball loose, and Sinford comes up with it somehow. Cotton swinging to Crossley, down low. Oh, Kenny Cotton, and they got fouled. Oh, that was beautiful give-and-go basketball right there.
That was a great decision by Sinford because he was down below, and he tried to challenge. He was going to get Spalding all over his forehead.
Yeah, he was.
So he kicks it back out and resets it, and we get the 2 free throws from Kenny Cotton.
It was a reach-in foul on Dixon, but it's going to be 2 shots for Kenny Cotton at the line here to stretch it to an 8-point lead potentially for the Yellow Jackets. Eyes looks, flicks, and he missed it. And Kenny Cotton, if you remember, he's got that hesitation when he gets to the top of his shot.
Yeah.
And what'll be interesting is if there's a lane violation by the other team, our guys should know that.
Right.
And here's Cotton for his second. Eyes looks, flicks.
Yeah, they were in there.
Yeah, they were. He missed it, and the ball's loose, and everybody on the floor. Another tie-up, and now the possession arrow is going to go to the Trojans. And
I'm surprised they didn't call that. It was clearly a lane violation.
Yeah. He had Cyrus Sinford spinning. He didn't get in the lane, though, but he started to spin early. And we have no mop, and no towel, and we've got a lot of guys hitting the floor down there. It's got to be wet. Sinford's going to try to dry it up with his feet. So Hardy will bring it in here for the Trojans. It's 6:07 left in this first half. It was 11-6 after one. Yellow Jackets are up 14-8 right now. Here's Rackley to Hardy. Hardy taking the space. He traveled, no call. Got it to Dixon and one. If it's on Terry, that'll be his second. And they missed a travel call there. Count the basket. It is going to be.
Yeah,
he called it on Cotton, actually. That'll be his first.
I don't know how you missed that travel.
Oh, that was a lot of steps by Hardy.
That wasn't a Euro step. That was a globe trot.
Yeah, that was a lot of steps by Hardy for sure. Yeah, Coach Tucker over here talking to this official. He might have missed that one. But it's an and one here for Dixon, who will try to complete the three-point play. Eyes looks, flicks, and he made it. And they're going to be checking in a new player that will be Jawan Robinson. They lose no size, really. He's 6'7".
No, they've got some height and some length, and this is as close as they've been.
He's going to replace Dixon, and Bartow almost turned it over. Got it right back. Here is Kobe Terry going hard, and Crossley fell down again. And Kobe Terry's trapped. He's got to get rid of it. Ball's loose, and they're going to call travel. Yeah, he traveled. He did. Kobe Terry traveled for sure. So 5:43 left here in this first half, and Bartow up 3. We've been up as much as 5. No, we've been up as much as 7. And this is Hardy bringing it up. He gets it cross court on Sinfor. Hardy is creating things and making things happen, and went out of bounds. He spun right into Kobe Terry. If you remember last week, Kobe Terry got his goggles knocked off.
I'm just getting ready to say, it'll shock you, he got hit in the face.
Yeah.
Because he's always in there nose first, going after the ball, and he always gets hit in the mouth or in the glasses, nose, whatever.
I don't like to see Jay Crossley coming out of the game limping. I don't like that. Hardy will bring it in for the Trojans here. Gets it up top to Rackley. Rackley up top on Kobe Terry. Hardy with another three-point attempt. He airballed that one completely over the rim. And this will be Rattery bringing it up on Ridley. James Rattery going in on everybody. Matt Williams flying in for the rebound. And one. Count it. Matt Williams.
I just love his game.
That guy knows how to hit the glass.
So solid.
So Robinson picks up his first. That'll be the team's third in the period. Bartow up 5 now, and you're right, Neal. Matt Williams, we missed him during the Mosaic. He was sick.
And had the flu, I think.
Yeah, you can see last week he was a difference maker. Tonight, so far, a difference maker. He just knows how to hit the glass.
He's the Windex guy, right?
He really
cleans
is.
It up.
Ball bouncing around.
We messed up. We complimented him. He missed the free throw.
Yes, just missed the free throw.
That's on us.
Yeah. DeCias came up with a tough rebound, though. It was not an easy rebound to get off a missed free throw. 5:05 left here, first half. That is Rackley trying to get around and get space. Tough to get around Kobe Terry. He was trying. They give and go to the big man Dixon, who checked back in, and he missed it.
And these refs at some point are going to have to see Dixon lowers his shoulder every time he goes up.
Yeah, he does. Here's Kobe Terry taking space on Ridley. Jump pass to Sinfor to Rattery. Here is James Rattley. Pull up 10-footer, missed it long. And ball loose. And another tie-up. Another tie-up. It's Bartow possession again. That is the 4th tie-up tonight in just the first half.
It is, but we don't retain possession of that ball without Williams.
So Link's going to check back in. Cotton will come out. 4:39 left here in this first half. Bartow up 5. We've led the entire game. Rattery up top now finds Sinfor, swinging to Kobe Terry. Want to get Link in that post on the big man, the 6'10 Dixon, but they passed on it. Here is Sinfor. Hardy playing good defense on him. Now back up top to Terry, now to Rattery. Coach McGriff calling a play. Rattery's got it up top. Every Yellow Jacket player moving. Here's Sinfor. Now to Link. Link up top to Rattery. Down low, Matt Williams. Matt Williams pump faking. Oh, too many passes, but Link kept it. Almost lost it. Here is Sinfor. Deep three. Shot it short. And that'll be a rebound by the Trojans. 4:02 left here in this first half. Rackley bringing it up. I don't think Rackley's taking a seat. That looked like a backcourt violation. I couldn't quite see it. It was right in front of that table. And that's going to be a foul on Kobe Terry, and that's going to be his second. And 2 on Kobe Terry now with 3:52 left in the first half.
I think I'm correct on this. Every call has been made by the same official.
Yeah,
I don't know that the other 2 have made any calls.
Yeah, I think you may be right. So Hardy will bring it in. He gets it in the backcourt. A new player checked in. That's Jed Marveus. He's a 5'10 senior. Marveus up top. He's got it. Marveus dribble around. He can't get around Kobe Terry. Good hands from Matt Williams, who knocked it loose. Now back over there to DeCias. DeCius up top for the Trojans, pushing off, got to watch it. Up top now, this is Hardy. Good defense, Cyrus Sinford, he ripped it from him. 3-on-1 break, here is Sinford to Matt Williams. He couldn't handle it, Williams off the glass, in and good. He just cleans it up, Neal.
I just love his game, and he's always calm.
Yeah,
never out of control.
That guy in the paint shoots 90% in the paint. I'm telling you, I'm glad he's on my team. 18-11.
And what did he do? He used the board.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a lost art.
There's Hardy with a wild shot. He missed it. Dixon with the rebound, in and good. He pushed Link right out of the way, and Link's got to man him up.
Yeah, he needs to put a forearm right in his chest.
Sinford up top now for the Yellow Jackets. Up 5, 2:56 left here, first half. Link, got to watch the travel. He never moved the foot. They call it travel. He never moved that foot. Ooh, Neal, he can pick his heel up. He kept his toe down.
I'm not sure
He didn't move it. So they call it travel on Link. Goodness gracious. And Rackley now has it up top. Trying to get past Kobe Terry. And Marveus quickly checked out of the game. Rackley up top. Looks to get a pick from Hardy. He does. Now back to Hardy up top. Here's Hardy. Got space. Pull up. 12-footer. In and good. He's got their best offense right now. Here is Rattery. Got to watch the 10 seconds. Got to get it cross court, and he does. Here is Rattery. Stutter step. Goes off to his left. Poked away by Hardy. Still Bartow ball.
See, that call's in our favor, and I still don't agree with it because it's ticky-tack.
Yeah, he called that on Hardy, didn't he? That's Hardy's first. Yeah, I guess he got him on the wrist. Williams out and Kobe Terry out. Brinson back in and Jake Crossley back in. Crossley looks fine, Neal. He's going to bring it in.
I don't know. I was watching him. He walked a little gingerly to the table. But we'll see what game action looks like.
He gets it into Rattery, and Rattery missed it on the inbound, and Link missed the putback. So the Trojans come up with it. They get it back to Rattery here. And that is Rattery up top. Trap down low, gets it now up top to Hardy. Crossley on him. There's under 2 minutes now left here in this first half. Oh, DeCius with a deep three right in front of the Bartow bench. That looked good. And DeCius with his first three of the game. And Coach Griff's going to call a timeout here with 1:50 left here in this first half. So we will take a quick break and bring it back. You're listening to the 2026 FHSAA Boys Basketball Regional Final Game right here on WBF.
You know, they have it all at Budget You Pull of Bartow. Just ask Craig.
At Budget You Pull, we sell a lot of front and rear bumpers, both cars and trucks. If you need a plastic cover on one of your cars, they're just $40. Any windshield for $25.
Budget You Pull It, just east of Bartow on Highway 16.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Basketball, where it is knotted up 18-all with that three-pointer there by DeCius, and I'm glad Coach Griff called that. You just want to finish strong here, Neal, with 1:50 left in this first half.
Yeah, I think before the game started, we said, hey, we come in, we play really well, play good defense, and we're even or around even at the half. You want to give yourself a chance, and the Yellow Jackets certainly have that.
And a deep three there by Jake Crossley. He missed it, and DeCius with the rebound. 1:34 left now. It's tied up. 18-all is the score with 1:20 now left. Top of the key three by Hardy. He missed it. Rebound Crossley. And this is going to be Jake Crossley. He's got space. And here is Rattery. Kicks it to Sinford. Sinford thought about a three. Goes baseline. They're going to call travel. Yeah, they're going to call travel on Sinford. They call that so much, Neal, in high school. They never call that in college and pro. Never.
I don't want to get a fine, so I'm just going to.
1:10 left here in this first period. First half. 18-all's a score. DeCius to Hardy. Hardy will bring it up. Got Crossley on him. Crossley doing good defense there. Now back to Rackley up top. Under 1 minute now left. No shot clock. DeCius with a deep three. He's got one already off the glass. No good. And this is Jay Crossley. He's not wasting time, taking the space. Link, he's going to shoot a three-pointer. And Derwin Link just knocked it down. And that'll be Link's first of the night.
He had one at the top of the key earlier in the game and passed on it. And I almost said he can make that, but he hits it in the corner.
And a cheap foul as Rackley tried to draw it on Rattery. He did. And that's Rattery's second. That'll get 3 free throws here for Rackley. And what a poor call right
I don't
there.
think you should be rewarded for it. I mean, it's the flop. It's the kicking.
That was a total
the
flop.
legs.
That was a total flop right there. Yeah, there's no question about it. That was a flop. 33.3 left here in the first half. And Bartow is up 3. Rackley's going to get 3, and he makes the first.
Normally, the basketball gods don't let you make all 3 of these because they try to even things up. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a terrible call.
Exactly. Rackley shot a wild 3, and all Rattery did was just stand there. But he totally flopped and acted. So here's Rackley for his second. And he makes his second. Rattery still not happy with that call, and he's going to come out of the game because he's got 2 fouls. You certainly don't want him to pick up a third here with just 33 seconds left in this first half. So Rackley can tie it up here. It is 21-20 right now. Rackley for his third. Eyes, looks, flicks, and he made all 3 of them, so it's tied back up 21-all. Here is Jay Crossley with 30 seconds left, taking no time. Pull up at the free throw line, and good. Jay Crossley, that was a tough shot.
He just hung there until the defender got out of the way, and they let it fly.
21 seconds left. Rackley up top. Bartow up 2. Rackley trying to put on a dribbling clinic up top. A little head fake, step through, Euro step. He missed it. Brinson with the rebound. There's 8 seconds left. Here is a reach in, no call. Another from behind was Kobe Terry, no call. 3 seconds left. And Rackley's going to throw it up half court. Oh, he almost made that. It went off the backboard. So, after 1 period of play, it is Bartow 23 and the Orlando Evans Trojans 21. We'll take a quick halftime break in this regional final game and bring it back. You're listening to the 2026 FHSAA Boys Basketball Regional Final Game right here on WBF.
Today's game in the FHSAA Championship is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship. Today's game in the FHSAA Championship is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket basketball, where the Yellow Jackets have a 2-point halftime lead here in this regional final game, trying to get to Jacksonville for the Final Four. And we'll see how this second half goes. The Yellow Jackets were outscored in that second period, 15-12. And talking about Jacksonville.
Yeah, the Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes its corporate partners. Of course, they'll be up there at Jacksonville. They've already started some of the championships. Those partners who help make the FHSA Boys Basketball Championships possible. Team IP, the official merchandising company of the FHSA. Gatorade, Thirst Quencher. Max Preps, official scores and statistics of the FHSA. GoFan, official online ticket provider. The NFHS Network, the official online partner. Herf Jones, the official championship ring partner. And Wilson, provider of the official game ball of the 2026 FHSA Basketball Championships.
That is what is on the line, is to get to Jacksonville and see who can pull this out here, as Bartow has this 2-point lead. The closest that the Evans squad has got is tying it up. They tied it up at 18-all, and they tied it up again at 21-all, but really haven't been able to get the lead yet, and we're not complaining.
I want to say it. say hello to Jose Bristol. He's checking in. He wasn't able to come. He's actually, get this, he's at a wedding. I don't want to call him out, but I don't know if he's got an earpiece in or what he's doing, but
whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes to get the live action here of this regional final game.
Pretty balanced. Not
Yes.
too many. We don't have one person that's just dominating. I know that Williams has got 8 for the Yellow Jackets, and then I think their big boy Dixon has 6. It seemed like more than that because he was very active on the defensive end. He had 2 or 3 blocks. He was very good at cleaning up the glass, but Williams was the key for Bartow in that first half because he got a lot of putback, a lot of loose balls that ended up going the Yellow Jackets' way because of Williams. But I think Link had 6 points, and Dixon had 6 points,
had 6.
And then
Hardy
7
had
or 8
7
from Hardy. Yeah,
Hardy had 7, I believe, because he had that 3.
Like you said, they're fairly balanced.
Only foul trouble really for the Yellow Jackets is Rattery with 2 and Jacoby Terry with 2, and just 5 guys with 1 on the Evans squad. So nobody really in foul trouble.
Well, I was going to say, how many points could somebody have if it's 23-21 and a half?
And a steal right there from Jay Crossley, and somehow everybody came up with it, and then Rattery missed the putback. Ball loose. Evans, is it going to be a tie-up or a foul?
They're calling a kick.
Yeah, he called a kick ball. Still going to be, it's going to be Evans' ball. Yeah, Rattery missed that quick putback he got there from Brinson. Oh, no, they're going to say it's Bartow ball. Yeah, that's Yellow Jacket ball. You had Hardy go stand right by the official. And is it Evans' ball? They
this
reversed
one
it.
official was saying it was that way, and the official down on the baseline said, no, it was Evans' ball.
Yeah, so now Evans will get possession again. They started the game off, and Jay Crossley stepped in and stole it real quick there from Hardy. Rackley up top, double teams coming. They get it to Dixon. Dixon shuffling those feet. He did not call travel. They got to watch that. Rackley up top, going off to his right. Gives it to Hardy. Hardy, most of the offense really for the Trojans. Back up top to DeCius. Same starters on the floor for both squads. Rackley up top. No shot clock or it would have gone off by now. All good pass down low from Rackley to DeCius. They lost him.
Yeah, Crossley, a little bit of sleep there.
Yeah, they just lost him. And to go a foul, no call as Hardy, or actually Ridley, just poked it from behind. Hayslip, I'm sorry. And a corner 3 by Hardy, in and out. And here is James Rattery. And deep 3 there by Jay Crossley, in and good. He could do that all day long, and we needed that. Crossley with his second.
That shot was so high, I thought it was going to bring rain for the second straight day.
Yeah, that was from NBA range from Jay Crossley. He was frustrated because he missed like 4 or 5 in that first half, only had 1. Rackley now spinning around, getting past Crossley, missed the layup, rebound Crossley. Crossley jump pass to Rattery. Here's James Rattery, catch and shoot 3, in and good. Rattery gets his first, and a quick timeout as the Yellow Jackets stretch it to a 6-point lead here in this third period. And I'm about ready for this energy drink from Crave Nutrition. Do you need one? I need one. Check them out right behind Dunkin' Donuts in Bartow. They have T-Bombs, coffee protein shakes, protein bites, puddings, and much, much more. Michelle and her team will make sure you leave happy and satisfied. Check them out on Facebook or Instagram to see what the flavor of the day is. Crave Nutrition. And 2 quick 3-pointers by the Yellow Jackets, 1 from Crossley, 1 from Rattery. And right there, Neal puts us up 6.
You know what that shows you? The pressure of all these games against this high-level competition. This team has been here before.
Yeah.
Crossley was asleep on the defensive side, but then comes back and makes a nice defensive play. They hit 2 threes in a row. This is Yellow Jacket basketball.
Absolutely.
Defense turns into offense.
And this is Hayslip. Get it in down low to DeCius. DeCius with a tough shot. Good blocks out by Link, and Dixon knocked it out of bounds. He thought it went off Link. The official thought differently, so it'll be Bartow ball here.
At some point, and maybe I'm wrong, they've got to call over the back.
Yeah, Dixon is definitely, but he's so tall, Neal. He's just with those long arms can really reach over. Link says he's got 1 3 tonight, shot another one. I'll give it to him. Rackley flies in and gets the rebound, shortest guy on the floor.
I think it's a great shot if it goes in. I'm kind of.
Yeah, he was feeling it. Here is Hardy trying to push off with that forearm on Brinson. Now to DeCius.
Yeah, I'd almost rather they run the offense and take some more time off the clock. But, hey, he hit the last one, so why not?
Yeah, why not? Hardy taking space. It looked like he traveled. They didn't call it. He totally drug the pivot foot. They missed it. Rackley now's got it up top. 5:34 left here, third period. Rackley to Hayslip in the corner is Hardy. Nowhere to go. Back to Hayslip, swinging to Rackley now. Here's Rackley now to Hardy. Hayslip thought about a three. Now back to Hardy. Not much happening for the Evans Trojans. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. They're going to call it on Sinford. The only good thing is that's Sinford's first, and it was on the floor. So it'll be the first team foul in the period here for the Yellow Jackets.
Even with the foul call, a lot of time went off the clock there. We're already at 5:19 left to go in the third.
And Brinson, they're going to call a push.
Yeah,
he pushed Dixon down. So Brinson's going to pick up a foul on that inbound. That's his first, but that is the team's second now in the period.
I know that we're not necessarily looking for fouls, but Brinson, he planted.
Yeah, he planted the 6'10" Dixon.
The floor.
He did. He planted him. Rackley up top. Put it on his hip. No call. Here is Hayslip. Hayslip pull up 12-footer. Good looking shot. He missed it. There's Dixon. No over the back. Here to DeCius now.
Rattery's got to be careful there.
Here's Rackley pushing off. No call. He missed it. That's got to be over the back. And they did not call it, but the Yellow Jackets come up with a rebound.
Oh, my goodness.
Dixon was all over Link's back.
Horrendous.
Sinforth now in the corner, spinning around on Rackley, and he got fouled. Rackley's going to pick up his second. Foul was on the floor with 4:52 left here in this third period. Rackley trying to argue with the official, and he and Sinforth or Kobe Terry, whoever Rackley's on, it's been physical.
Yes, absolutely.
Sinforth will bring it in midcourt, gets to the Link, swings it to Brinson, now to Crossley. Everybody touching it. Here's Brinson on a give and go in the corner. Here's Rattery. Every Yellow Jacket player has touched it on this possession so far, and James Rattery, the sophomore, is going to set it back up. Gives it to the senior Crossley. Now Sinforth, the other sophomore guard. Down low, here is a bounce pass to Rattery, pump faking. Crossley wants the three, step back three. He's shooting in and out, no good. Dixon with the rebound. 4:22 left here in the third period. Rackley slowly bringing it up the floor, gets cross court, cross midcourt. Bounce pass to Dixon. Dixon's trapped, triple team. Now to Hayslip. In the corner, Hayslip, nowhere to go. Good defense sent for. DeCius, Dixon. Spinning around up top. That's Hardy. Hardy, nowhere to go. Good defense, and it's a jump ball. They're going to call a possession jump ball, and it's going to the Yellow Jackets' way.
I thought he was about to call a foul, and I was... let me put it this way, John. There was a fine coming for WBF.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, no way, that's a foul. And Neal, notably, I have not picked up on this till right now. Forgive me. Bellis not in the game, has not come back in the game. Their leading scorer is out probably the rest of the game with that ankle. He tried, but he couldn't get it going. Here's the Yellow Jackets, and Kobe Terry with a runner high off the glass of the 6'10" Dixon.
That's a huge shot for the Yellow Jackets.
And the Yellow Jackets with their biggest lead tonight. Hardy falling out of bounds. They're going to call a foul. No, he stepped out. I thought they were going to call foul.
Ball.
Yellow Jacket ball here. 31-23 is the score. The Yellow Jackets with their largest lead tonight.
We've talked about all season runs. You're going to go on runs. The other team, if it's a good team, is going to go on runs. Bartow's on one. Get as much distance as you can because you know Evans is going to make a run to get back in this game.
Cotton in for the Yellow Jackets. Gets it to Crossley. Gets it cross court. Sinforth now has it. In the corner finds Matt Williams. Matt Williams trying to get around 6'10" Dixon. The shorter Kobe Terry, the shortest guy on the floor, took it high off the glass over the 6'10", tallest guy on the floor on that last possession. Sinforth to Crossley. Crossley up top. Pick coming from Matt Williams. Good pick. Dixon knocked him out of bounds, and it's still going to be Bartow ball.
You know, if I'm being honest, and that's what we want to do, right? Williams just got away with one there.
Yeah,
that was a moving screen.
I think he did too. He kind of twisted and turned. They could have called him.
Yeah, you got to be set.
Officials let that one go. Still Yellow Jacket ball here with 3:10 left in the third period. Bartow up 8 here, 31-23. Lob over here to Sinforth. Sinforth trying to get it down low. He's trapped, gets it up top to Kobe Terry. Bartow playing with a lot of patience and crisp tonight on offense. There's Kobe Terry, hop, step, and bounce pass, up and under. Kenny Cotton in and good. Dixon couldn't get there in time.
He's as good a finisher as the Yellow Jackets have. We talk about Williams, but Kenny Cotton always seems to find the finish around the rim.
Bartow up 10 now, largest lead of the game here with 2:40 left in the third period. Another acting job. That ball might go out of bounds. It did. That's Bartow ball. Rackley threw a bullet pass at Dixon, and he couldn't handle it. So it'll be Bartow ball here, up 10 with 2:35 left. And here is Kobe Terry. Gets it across it. He wants it. Wants a three. Dixon came out to close the space. The 6'10 guy said, you're not getting that three off.
I thought he was still going to let it fly.
I did too.
Great choice by Crossley.
They're going to call it travel. He stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. I tell you what, this floor,
It'll throw you
hard.
off. It'll throw you off because the color, that dark color comes beyond the out of bounds line.
Yeah, it's the dark color, then it's the little thin strip, and then the dark color. So
yeah, it'll throw you off.
Who was that guy in the NFL that caught the touchdown when he was out of the end zone? Do you remember that play?
No, I don't remember that one. There's Dixon. Nice give and go from Rackley. In and good. They cut it back to 8. Do the Trojans. 2:05 left here, third period. Here is Jay Crossley. Had a three, didn't give it. Here's Kenny Cotton. Cotton pump fake and got fouled. He got fouled there by Justin Brigham, the 6'4 senior, seeing his first action tonight. And Cotton got him up in the air, got him on the pump fake.
It wasn't the NFL. It was Purdue. It was a college game. But it was the same thing where they had sprayed behind the end zone, the same color as the end zone, and the guy's 3 yards out of play. We just saw the same thing from Jay.
And here's Cotton for his first, and he missed it. So Brigham picks up his first foul. That'll be the team's second in the period. And Zimmerman comes in. Sinforth out, Crossley out. Rattery comes back in. Link is out, so not a lot of height on the floor, really. You got Brigham for the Trojans at 6'4". You got DeCius at 6'4", and you got the 6'10 Dixon. Our tallest player is Matt Williams on the floor right now, and Williams 6'2". And off that back little flange, Kenny Cotton bounced it in and it made it. Zimmerman fell down. He's got to get up. He's hurting.
Yeah, he's got a grimace on his face.
Yeah, he might have rolled that ankle a little bit. Spinning at the free throw line is DeCius.
Yeah, he's hurting.
Yeah, he is. 34-25 is the score, 1:46 left. Then he lost it to Williams, did DeCius. Here comes Matt Williams going in on Brigham and to Rattery, and it good. He lobbed it to him. Bartow puts it back to a 9-point lead. 11. Bartow gets it up to 11 now. 36-25. That is Hardy. Now to Brigham. And there's Hardy for a deep three. Shot is short. Dixon was wrapped up with Cotton. Now he's wrapped up with Rattery, and it's going to be possession arrow again. Tie-up going to the Evans Trojans. There's 120 left in this third period. Bartow up 11. And Rattery giving Coach McGriff a little bit of feedback.
He'll do that once.
Yeah, absolutely. We love it when the 8 o'clock or the 9 o'clock tune-in comes
okay,
on. We love that.
I'm glad you heard that, too, because I was worried about myself.
We love that. They're going to dry up the floor here where Dixon tied up Rattery. There's 1:20 left here in the third period. Yellow Jackets are up 11. Trojans are going to bring it in underneath their basket. That's DeCius. DeCius trying to hurry and get it in. That's a long, throws it up high here in the backcourt. Gets it in the backcourt over here to Ridley. Ridley trying to get it cross court on Rattery. Crossover dribble, pull up, 12-footer by Ridley. Shot it long. Rebound Zimmerman in the corner there.
And those shots were going down for Evans in the first half. Haven't seen that here in the third quarter.
Here's Ridley. Oh, and they just gave it up. Ridley on the steal. He's going to try to dunk it. Williams trying to catch up from behind. That's the first bad pass. And now Kobe Terry lost it off his foot. So 2 turnovers in a row. And that's what you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
If they slash the basket and make a shot, if they hit a three, you can live with that. But the self-inflicted wounds cannot have against good teams.
Bartow has been crisp tonight. I just said it earlier. I hope I didn't speak too soon. And this is going to be Ridley. Gets it to DeCius. DeCius hop-stepping in the lane. There is Brigham for a deep three. He airballed it. And that ball's going out of bounds. So Brigham airballed the three. 43.4 left. here in this third period. Bartow up 36-27. Kobe Terry, it's a slow scoring one tonight. Here's Zimmerman. He's got 1-3 already tonight. Cotton down low to Matt Williams. Matt Williams got it blocked by the 6'10 Dixon. That's his third block tonight.
Yeah, you got to kick that back out. When he's standing there, no good is going to happen.
No, sir. Here's Hardy. Hardy going, taking space. Nice right-hand finish on the left side, in and good. Hardy's really all they got because the Bellis, their leading scorer, out of the game with that injury. He tried to make a go of it, couldn't do it. So Hardy trying to pick up the slack. Crowd getting into it now. There's 8 seconds left. It's ticking down. Ball's loose. And they're going to call a backcourt violation with 5 seconds left here in this third period. Bartow is up 7. And Dylan Brinson's going to check in, and he's going to get Matt Williams out of the game. Or is he going to get Rattery out? He's going to get Rattery out. Rattery's still playing with two personals. And Jacoby Terry's got 2 personals. He's in the game. DeCius will bring it in under or over on the side at midcourt for the Trojans. There's 5 seconds left. He gets into Dixon, back to DeCius. And he's going to throw up a wild shot. It's not going to go anywhere off the back of the rim. And that'll be the end of the third period. After 3 periods of play, it's Bartow 36. And the Orlando Evans Trojans 29. We'll take a quick break and bring it back. You're listening to the 2026 FHSAA Boys Basketball Regional Final right here on WBF.
How your schedule fills up quickly. Hi, this is Brandon to tell you about our mobile service, which enables us to show up at your home or workplace with a fully equipped van ready to go. So come to Kelly because you deserve to experience the Kelly difference.
Looking to improve your home's curb appeal? Call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 for all your lawn, landscaping, irrigation, pavers, and tree work needs. You can also visit us at evolveyourlawn.com.
Discover a menu crafted to please every taste at the Blue Ridge Grill in Bartow. From fresh starters and hearty mains to indulgent desserts, every dish is made with quality ingredients and genuine care. Blue Ridge Grill, North Broadway Avenue in Bartow. Open 7 days a week.
We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow.
And welcome back to Yellow Jacket basketball. 8 minutes to play here in this regional final game. The Yellow Jackets have a 7-point lead going into this fourth period. And Neal, 8 minutes to play to see who goes to Jacksonville.
Yeah, make plans to attend the 2026 Florida High School Athletic Association Basketball State Championships hosted by the University of North Florida Athletics. The intense action takes place February 24th through the 27th for rural classes and March 5th through the 14th for the classes 1A through 7A. Make sure you attend at UNF Arena, University of North Florida.
A quick shot on the inbound by Matt Williams. He missed it. Bartow outscored the Trojans 13-8 in that third period. Here is Ridley, who had a little spark there off the glass. Another spark by Ridley. He knocks it in off the glass. It's now a 5-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Brinson. Down low to Matt Williams. He finds Kenny Cotton in and good. They left him back door. Way to find him, Matt Williams. His interior passing is
absolutely
second to none.
And precise with the bounce pass.
Absolutely. Way to run the lane, Kenny Cotton. 38-31 now. Here's Hardy. Deep three, in and good by Hardy. That's his third tonight, or his second, I'm sorry. That's Hardy's second. Brinson down low to Cotton. Cotton in the corner. One across, he wanted the three. Here's Kobe Terry. Top of the key three. Shot it long. Matt Williams up. Ball loose, and Hardy comes up with it. He gets it to DeCius. 7 minutes left in this regional final game. Bartow with a 4-point lead. Pull up from Ridley. Rolling around. No good. Good rebound, Matt Williams. Cross court is Crossley. Everybody looks tired, Neal, on really both squads right now.
I absolutely agree.
Here's Brinson going off to his right baseline. Can't get past 6'10 and turned it over. He tried to get it to Cotton down low. Just from 6'10 Dixon.
Very active hands.
Absolutely. Ridley up top. He was a spark, really, in that into that third period. And there's going to be a travel on DeCius. So that's Bartow ball. They've been pretty consistent with that. Also, they've done a good job calling the fouls tonight. They've been consistent there, Neal. I mean, if you look at the foul total, You only got Rackley with 2 on the Evans squad, and you got 2 by Terry and Rattery, and they had that at halftime.
Yeah, really my only complaint is it feels like Dixon is reaching over the top, and at some point he's got to be making contact.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe he's not. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they've done a good job, too.
They have. You know, he's just so tall. And if he's just doing this reach, it's hard to call that.
Right.
6:21 left here in the game. Bartow up 4. This is James Rattery, the sophomore. A Yellow Jacket bringing it up to Matt Williams, to Crossley. Crossley right in front of the Yellow Jacket bench, gets it to Rattery. Sinford wanted that 3 bad, but he gave it up. Here's Rattery to Crossley. Matt Williams coming up, trying to set a pick on DeCias. Here is Jay Crossley taking the space. Jay Crossley dribbling around, trapped down low, threw it away. He threw it away, and there's going to be a blocking foul on Matt Williams as Moore was trying to get around him, and that's going to be Matt Williams first in the game.
Very similar to what we saw. We had the strong first quarter. Second quarter, Evans creeped right back in the game.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout here by Coach McGriff. Is it a 30? Yeah, he's going to call, I think, a 30. Since 1966, the Bartow Community Service Center has been empowering people and inspiring change. Support their mission to help Bartow families get out of a crisis by shopping in their thrift store located at 495 East Summerlin Street in downtown Bartow. Guaranteed to have something for everyone. Help them be epic, empowering people and inspiring change. 5:53 left here to play in this regional final game. The Yellow Jackets have led the entire game. The Trojans have tied it up twice in the second period when it was 18-all and 21-all. The Yellow Jackets have been up as much as 11 in the game, but right now they're up 4. Looking to close this thing out and see who is going to get to Jacksonville. Coach McGriff coming over to the scorer's table to see how many timeouts he has left. Doesn't want to get a technical by calling one when you don't have any left. You get so many fulls, Neal, and so many 30s.
Right.
That was a full, by the way, by McGriff. And dribbling around, it's Moore. He's losing it. How'd he get it back? In the corner now. They give it to DeCias, and DeCias just knocked down his second 3 tonight. And that puts Bartow up just 1 now. 5:34 left here in the game. We should have got that thing from Moore when he lost it. Here's James Rattery to Matt Williams. Here's Williams, a little runner, a little touch. He missed it. Then he got fouled. He got fouled, and it's going to be, is it on the floor, or did he foul Williams? I think it's on the floor. Yeah, they're going to call Hardy with a push. That's Hardy's second. He doesn't like the call, and it was on the floor. So it's going to be, Williams was the shooter. He didn't get fouled. But James Rattery is going to bring it in underneath
Must have been on the block out.
Yeah, I think it was. So Rattery got pushed by Hardy. There's a lob on the inbound to Link. He gives it back up top to Sinford. Sinford taking space. Oh, my goodness. He called a double dribble.
Yeah, I think he got it right. I think he had it.
He might have touched it.
Yeah,
he might have touched it with that other hand while he was dribbling. He was dribbling off to his right. That left hand may have come in real quick.
Evans
before it hit the ground again.
Right.
Here is Ridley, jump pass to Rackley. In the corner, Hardy got to step in on the 3. There's DeCias down low, in and good. And that is their first lead of the game for the Trojans, 39-38. With 5 minutes left here in the game. The crowd getting into it now. Here is James Rattery. Sinford back to Rattery. 4:54 left in the game. Bartow down 1. Their first time they've trailed all night. Here's all the way to the glass. Crossley, no foul. And ball was saved by DeCias. Here is Rackley bringing it up. Back to DeCias. DeCias with a wild shot. In and good by DeCias. And here comes Rattery to Crossley. Jay Crossley with a 3-pointer in and out. He got robbed.
Halfway down.
That ball is going to be, I think it went off a link. It's going to be Evans' ball. Yeah, it'll be Trojans' ball here. And Coach McGriff's going to call a timeout here as Bartow is down now 3 with 4:26 left. We'll take a quick break and bring it back. You're listening to the 2026 FHSAA Boys Basketball Regional Final Game right here on WBF.
Oh my gosh, have you heard what everybody is whispering about? Our jewelry, of course. It's Emily from Spath Jewelers. We're your jewelry family. So come see us. Spath Jewelers in Bartow and Valrico.
At Budget You Pull of Bartow, they sell lots of auto and truck parts, including complete motors.
One has a lawn block that's a bare-headed block for $225 with a $75 core charge, plus the government.
Budget You Pull It, just east of Bartow on Highway 60.
There's always some great cooking at your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Join the new Beefs Rewards and earn double points on the weekends. Complete details at your Bartow Beefs in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Good food, good sports.
And welcome back to Yellow Jacket basketball, where the Yellow Jackets now are down 3 with 4:26 left in the game. And the crowd was getting into it. That was a good timeout, Neal, that Coach McGriff needed to call right there.
He's been here before.
Yeah,
right.
He's 6-1 in regional final games.
He's 6-1, and Bartow looking for their 14th regional title. But as we said in the pregame, Orlando Evans looking for their 3rd straight trip to the Final Four.
Evans to Rackley. Rackley up top now. There's 4:15 left here in the game. And Rattery on him. There's Rackley back up top to Hardy. Hardy with the pink shoes on, dribbling around up top on Sinford, trying to get space. He's going in, fell down almost to DeCias, now to Ridley. Ridley pushing off. They're going to call touch foul on Crossley. Oh, that's really only the second ticky-tack I've seen tonight. But that'll be Crossley's first in the game. And Kobe Terry's going to come in, try to give a little spark on defense. Crossley's going to come out. And Jay Crossley, Neal, has missed a lot of threes tonight. He's only got 2, but he has put up about 10. Oh, there's a push off by Rackley on Kobe Terry. They didn't call it. The whole crowd saw that one.
Wow.
Crowd trying to assist the official. Kobe Terry shuffling around here on Rackley. Rackley trying to get around him. He does a little bit for a minute. He lost it. Ball's loose on the floor. It's still loose. Who's going to have it? It went off somebody's leg, and they're going to say it went off Link's leg. No, they switched it. They switched it. One official said Evans, and he got outruled by the 2 others.
Hey, real quick, we want to give you a final score. Mike Butler letting us know that Victory Christian is going back to the Final Four. They win 74-26.
That's a lopsided regional final game, and Coach McGriff told us that. Yeah. He said that Santa Fe and Victory really didn't have anybody in their region, and they should make it back to the Final Four.
Yeah, congratulations to Victory, and good luck to them in Jacksonville.
There's 3:42 left here in this game. 41-38 is the score. The Yellow Jackets with possession. Got lucky on that one. They're trying to dry up the floor. About 4 players hit the deck over there trying to save that ball. So Crossley back in, gets it into Rattery here. Here's James Rattery, brings it up the floor. He gets it cross court, 3:37 left. Looking for Crossley, he wants that 3. Crossley in front of the Bartow bench, he's holding it. Taking the space, he's going to step back. Nope, did not take the 3. He wanted it, though. Here's Rattery up top. No shot clock tonight. Rattery spinning around. Oh, and they weren't ready. Can Matt Williams save it? He can. He's double-teamed down low, and he smartly threw it off Ridley's head. That was a smart play by Matt Williams to keep possession for the Yellow Jackets. He was falling out of bounds.
It hit off his head or his nose. Either way, it looked like it hurt.
Yeah, he was holding that face. So it's going to be Bartow ball, and Sinford will bring it in right here in front of the Yellow Jacket bench here with 3:16 left in the game. 41-38 is the score. Yellow Jackets are down. 3 will tie it up. Here's Rattery. Bartow led, really. There's Rattery with a pull-up 10-footer off the back of the rim. No good. Hardy will bring it up here for the Trojans. Sinford on him, and Sinford picked his pocket. Who's going to get it? Sinford's got it. Everybody on the floor. Sinford off the glass, in and good. That was hustle play right there.
Absolutely. I was just going to say the same thing. All that was effort.
Rattery dove in to get the loose ball. Here is Sinford playing good defense on Ridley now. Here's Rattery on Hardy, back to Ridley. Ridley trying to find space. Scoop shot, no good. They're going to call foul. They're going to call foul, I think, on Sinford. If it is, that's his second. It is on Sinford. That'll be his second in the game. And it's going to put the 6-foot junior Carlos Ridley at the line. Bartow down 1 here with 2:37 left in the game. Eyes looks, flicks, and he missed it. We'll take it. Rackley's going to check in, and he will get Hayslip out. Crowd started getting into it, Neal, when they got that lead.
Do we have a chiropractor that sponsors this? Because I'm going to need one at the end of sitting at these bleachers.
And he missed them both, and ball's loose.
Guess
and the
who?
big Dixon came up with the rebound. That 6'10" is tough to beat around. Then ball loose, long rebound came to Hardy, but the ball's loose. But DeCius now has it to Rackley. Rackley will set it back up. Bartow down 1, 2:23 left in the game.
Got what you wanted on the missed free throws. Just don't get the basketball back.
Here is Rackley. He's going to go all the way underneath the basket. Now he gives it to Hardy. Now he gets it back. Matt Williams on him. There's 2:11 left. He got it off his foot. That's Bartow ball. And Rackley dribbled it off his foot. It went right out of bounds.
One of the reasons you want to pressure that far away from the basket, get them out of the rhythm. He dribbles it off his foot. Bartow ball. Huge play.
Huge play. Bartow can get the lead back here. Down 1. Rattery has it. There's 2:03 left in the game. Here is James Rattery up top. Gets a pick from Williams. And he threw him away. Yeah, that's a foul. That's going to be a foul on Rackley. That's his third. He just threw Matt Williams after he got screened by him. And that'll be the second team foul for the Trojans. And Rackley will come out as Ridley comes back. I'm sorry, Hayes back in. 1:57 in the game. They get it into Williams. Williams to Crossley. Needs help. Here is Derwin Link. He's not taking his third three. He held it, got it back up top now to Rattery.
Good choice by Link.
1:46 left here in the game. Bartow down 1 with possession. Matt Williams, no shot clock. Down low, there is Derwin Link, and Link's double pumping. And the 6'10" Dixon, you got to go up and under on that one.
I don't think he ever got him, but just enough to change his shot, and Derwin wasn't able to put it in.
And that's going to be a timeout by Coach Morgan. They about had a 10-second violation. They almost had a 10-second violation, and we'll keep it right here with 1:26 left. 1:26 left in the game. Bartow's down 1, and the Trojans have possession. And Neal, whoa.
Listen, I know these players are tired. I'm tired from watching it.
Yeah, this is we were up 11. We're down 1 now.
Don't forget Church Service Center.
I got him. Third team foul, or 3 team fouls for the Yellow Jackets, 2 for the Evans Trojans.
This is exactly what we expected, though, right? We expected this kind of battle. We expected this kind of intensity from these two very good, great history programs.
Yeah, no question about it. This is a team that blew us out by 23 last year in the regional semifinal, and that was a good team. That they only lost in that that championship game last year to St. Thomas Aquinas. They lost by 8 in that championship game. And this is Ridley up top. Here come the Trojans. Ridley to Dixon. They're going to call a foul on Sinford. That'll be the third team foul or fourth team foul.
No way.
Sinford now has 3.
He almost had to pay rent. He was camped out that long.
Yeah.
I just don't.
So Crossley out. Coach McGriff going offense-defense right now. Kobe Terry's going to come in for him. It's Bartow's still down 1, and the Trojans are going to bring it in underneath their basket. Up 1 with 1:21 left here in the game. They're drying up the floor. 4 team fouls for the Yellow Jackets, 1 more, and the Trojans will be shooting free throws the rest of the way out on a foul. And the Trojans only have 2 team fouls, so they got 2 to give before Bartow is shooting free throws on fouls. DeCius has got to hurry and get it in. He throws it up top to Ridley. Ridley has it up top, 1:18 left. Ridley trying to get around Kobe Terry. And good defense there by Sinford. He almost got that pass to Hardy.
Yes, he did.
Hardy up top, now to Ridley.
Approaching a minute.
Ridley he ran over Kobe Terry. Oh, they're going to call foul on Kobe. He didn't square him up. And they'll be free throws. It's going to be free throws. He called that. He called it on Kobe Terry. That's Kobe's third. But that's going to be free throws here for Ridley, who missed 2 earlier, Neal, notably.
I mean, yeah, he missed both, and we got what we wanted, but we didn't secure the rebound. So you've got to get the rebound here if he doesn't hit these.
So Carlos Ridley at the line here for 2 free throws. No more 1-and-1. Just going to be 2-and-2. And DeCius over here by Crossley waiting to check in. Eyes looks, flicks, and he missed it. So 3 misses in a row now for Ridley. And Jay Crossley going to check in for Kobe Terry. There's that offense defense, and Link's going to come in for Kenny Cotton.
Got to box out.
Got to box out Dixon. You got to get it on Dixon.
Switch sides. There you go.
Yeah, you got to box.
Switch sides as soon as he came in.
Yeah.
So they moved with him, but they've got to pinch him here.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to box out Dixon.
Honestly, and I hate to say this because you can't foul, but I'd almost rather them foul him than let him get the rebound.
Ridley, eyes, looks, flicks, and he made that one. So now they have a 2-point lead. Here come the Yellow Jackets with 1:02 left here in the game. Bartow down 2. Rattery with possession to Sinford. Sinford thought about a 3, now back to Rattery. To Link, swings to Jay Crossley. Here is Jay Crossley. To Matt Williams, to down low. Here's Link. Link had it poked away from behind by Ridley. There's a turnover. Here's Ridley. He gets it over to Hardy. Blocked from behind by Rattery. It went off the Yellow Jackets. Still going to be Evans' ball. There's 40.3 left in the game. Bartow down 2. Trojans with possession. Rattery blocked Hardy from behind, and that was the best block I've seen tonight.
Yeah.
And needed. You don't want to go down 4, and we would have gone down 4 right there. Link out, Brenton in, Crossley out. And who's going to come out? Matt Williams is going to come out. So DeCius is going to bring it in underneath the Trojan basket. They can try to hold, Neal. They can try to hold if they want, but that's a long time to try to hold the ball without turning it over.
Yeah, when they've done that in the past, we've been able to turn them over.
And here is Hardy, threw it all the way in the backcourt. Double team's coming. They get it to DeCius and they break it. DeCius fell down. Ball still loose, and they're going to call a foul, I think, in the backcourt here. No, the front court. They're going to call it on Kobe Terry. That's going to be Kobe's 4th, Neal. One more, and Kobe Terry's out of there.
Yeah, it's important if this game goes to overtime.
31 seconds left, and Rackley's at the line, and this is why those team fouls matter, because now they're in the bonus shooting free throws the rest of the way out. And here's Rackley at the line. He made 3 in a row earlier when he got fouled on that 3. And he almost missed it. I thought it was going to bounce out. He made it.
How does that go in? He shot it a little bit long, right-hand side, and I don't know how that went in.
I don't know how that went in.
It doesn't matter.
That was
went in.
Definitely the home team rim bounce. Definitely home team bounce right there. So Rackley can put the Trojans up 4 here with 31 seconds left, and he made it. And Coach McGriff, no timeout. Nope, just a check-in. No, I believe. Is anybody calling timeout? No timeout. They rang the buzzer so they could get that substitution in. Kenny Cotton checked in. He got Brinson out. Matt Williams in as well. Here's Rattery. Bartow down 4 here with 28 seconds left. Here is a pass to Sinford. 3-pointer by Cyrus Sinford. In and out. And it's going to be out off of Matt Williams, and it'll be Trojans ball here. And we're going to need to foul. That 3 looked good by Sinford, and it was in and out, Neal.
When it left his hand, we have a good vantage point right here, and I thought it was in.
So
I definitely thought it was in.
19.2 seconds left here. Bartow down 4. And the Trojans are bringing it in underneath their basket, or underneath the Yellow Jacket basket. They got to go the distance. That ball went out of bounds. That rebound attempt went out of bounds off of Matt Williams. So Trojan ball here. A lot of confusion.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here.
I'm not either. Somebody needs to bring it in.
Well, one of the referees was at the scorer's table.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they don't get over there, the official will put that ball down and start counting. And now they're going to call a timeout. So Coach Morgan's going to call a timeout. And looks like he'll call a full timeout with 20.4 seconds left. And we'll keep it right here with 20.4 left. And really, Neal, Bartow did not relinquish that lead until there were 5 minutes left in the game. They led until there were 5 minutes left, and they have not been able to get it back.
Yeah, so big lead in the first quarter. Evans comes back. We start off hot in the third quarter. Evans comes back, and you can see why this team is, if things don't change, making it to the third straight Final Four. Well-coached team, really athletic, really athletic team.
Yeah, they're very athletic, and, really they just had that little boost. But I think, Neal, the play has got to be you got to foul, and you got to get them to the line because you got to save clock.
Yeah,
you just got to hope they miss free throws.
I mean, you're down by 4 points now, but even if you're still down 2 possessions, even if they shoot both free throws.
And really, the Trojans, Neal, still have 2 fouls to give. So that is going to be Hayslip bringing it in for the Trojans. He gets it into Dixon, and a quick foul by Cotton. So Cotton will pick up his second in the game, but he quickly fouled Dixon, and it'll put Dixon at the line for 2 shots with 18 and a half left in the game.
Normally when you foul a big guy, you're thinking, he's not a great free throw shooter. We've seen he's got a little touch from the free throw line, but these are pressure packed.
Yeah, he did have a good little touch earlier. So the 6'10 big man Dixon at the line for 2 shots. He gets the ball from the official. No Trojan players down there in the block. All 4 Yellow Jackets are down there, and he makes the first. So now Evans has a 5-point lead with 18.5 left in the game. Winner goes to Jacksonville to play in the Final Four. And this is Dwayne Dixon, the 6'10 senior, for his second. Taking his time. Officials counting off 10 seconds over there. I see him doing it. Eyes look slick, and he made it. He just put the Trojans up 6 with 18 and a half left. Here is James Rattery. Rattery quickly all the way to the glass. He shot it and missed it. Matt Williams with the putback. He missed the putback, and DeCius has got it, and that's going to be a tie-up. And possession arrow is going to the direction of, and Dixon's down.
Yeah, he is down.
He fell hard as Rattery went like a truck, Neal, to the basket. He skied into the basket. He knocked Dixon down. Dixon holding that wrist.
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier in the game. He's big, but he's not thick.
Yeah.
He's tall, he's long, but he's skinny, or skinnier than what Link is.
There's 9.5 seconds left in the game. And Dixon gets up. Crowd's excited that he got up. I think he's okay, but he fell hard. Yeah, he seems to be okay. It's going to be Evans' ball. Bartow down 6 with 9.5, and we're going to have to quickly foul again and hope for missed free throws. Stay tuned, folks. We'll get Coach McGriff over here either way after this game. The win, lose, or draw. And that is Hayslip bringing it in for the Trojans, and this time he gets it to DeCius, and he got fouled really quick. 8.6 seconds left now, so about a second burned off. And it'll put DeCius, the 6'4 junior, at the line for 2 shots. DeCius will get 2 shots here. And if DeCius knocks these down, Neal, it's really, really tough.
Yeah, it makes it tough.
Eyes looks flicks, and he missed it. He missed the first.
Got a chance. I mean, you still need 2 threes, but we know Bartow can hit the long-range 3.
We need that Reggie Miller where he put up like 8 points in like 10 seconds.
And then did the chokehold to Spike Lee.
Yeah. That is a classic one. I think it was maybe 12 seconds, and I think he put up close to 8 or 9 points.
Well, and Halliburton for the Pacers last year did the same thing.
Yeah.
And then did the Reggie Miller choke.
DeCius for his second. He missed the first. There's 8.6 seconds left. DeCius taking his time. Eyes, looks, and he flicks, and he missed that one too. Here we go. And a quick timeout. No time. Oh, they put 7.9. They might look at that, but there's 7.9 now. I don't know if they'll put it back to 8.6.
Yeah,
I think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to look at that. they'll keep it right here, though. Coach DeGriff quickly called that timeout. And they are still, it's 7.9 is what's on the clock. Bartow down 6 here. And
we were talking about it earlier.
They're talking about timeout. Yeah, they did. They put it back to 8.6.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So back to 8.6.
No matter what this result is, what this team has done this year, unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely. Well, Bartow led 3.5 periods of this game, almost 3.5 periods, led the entire game and had lost it here in the lead here in this second half. And in the fourth period, the second half of this fourth period. But has to do a lot and have a lot of luck, Neal, right now. But you have to shoot a three-pointer here, and it has to go down.
Oh, yeah.
It just has to.
Is it too much to hit it and get fouled?
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice. But you absolutely have to make this three-point basket. You can't waste a lot of time. And if they get another rebound off a miss, it's going to make it really tough. But that glass, Neal, is always half full for me.
I like it. So 8.6 down by 6?
That's it.
So you're saying there's a chance.
And we got to go the distance here. So Cotton's going to bring it in underneath the Evans basket. Got to go the distance here. 8.6 left. Crossley running in, and he gets it to Rattery. Rattery's going to shoot a three. Top of the key three. He missed it. No rim. Williams has it. Kick it out. Got to get it to somebody. He threw it out of bounds. Just trying to get it to Crossley, and that is probably going to be it. There's 2 seconds left.
Yep.
There is 2 seconds left, and Bartow just not enough, Neal, to hold off these Trojans. And that'll be the end of the game. And the Yellow Jackets in their season again over here at Orlando Evans High School as they take the loss 46-40 in this regional final game. And not the result that we wanted, especially after we play the first 3.5 games. But we'll see if we can get Coach McGriff over here real quick. He's always, Coach told me, Neal, I don't care, win, lose, or draw. You can always get me over here. We'll see if we can get him over here. I'll take a quick break, folks, real quick, see if I can get him over here. You're listening to the 2026 FHSAA Boys Basketball Regional Final Game right here on WBF.
New year, new attitude, new Ram. It's Truck Month, happening now at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And when you buy from Thunder, you're choosing a dealership trusted by our community and known for award-winning customer service. Shop in-store or online at thunderchrysler.com.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
And welcome back to Yellow Jacket basketball. Coach McGriff here with us. Coach, not the result that we wanted to see tonight, but tell me about the effort from your squad.
Well, we praise God in victory, right? And we also do it in defeat. I thought that Evans was tougher than us. I thought we were up 35. We were up 11, I think.
Yes, we were.
35-24, something like that.
36-25, we were
36-25.
Yep, we had 11.
So we scored 5 points in 12 minutes, and their defense was better than our defense, okay? And we did not play with poise. And we did not play with poise on the defensive end either, okay? Giving up drive, they got every shot they wanted. So you have to give them credit. They were just more disciplined and tougher. Give credit to Coach Morgan. It was a great season by our guys.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed but not defeated. It was just a terrific year and a special season for the guys. And so I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that we didn't make it to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But we lost to a team. They were better tonight for 4 quarters.
Yeah, for 4. You're right.
Thank God for our kids. What a tremendous effort they gave and a tremendous season they gave for the Yellow Jackets.
Talk about what the last 3 weeks has meant for the younger players, because you're still a young team.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a college team that makes a bowl game. You get that extra month of preparation.
Yeah.
Wanted to go to Jacksonville, but this meant a lot for the future.
The extra 3 weeks of practice, we actually got better from the end of the regular season, from the Stinger shootout till now.
Yeah.
So we got a chance. We didn't practice every day. We didn't practice 5, but 4 days a week. We practiced Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And we got better. We got stronger. And this team, you know, these guys fought all year.
They did.
Through adversity and got better. So we had a little rough patch late in the year, but they responded to that. And so the last 3 weeks have been terrific. We've had some battles. Lakeland was a battle.
Yes.
You know, and we had to go to Edgewater and to Evans. I told the guys, these guys have been to the last 2 Final Fours. They went in 7A 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
6A.
Yeah.
And so to
Yeah.
beat them, you've got to be tougher. And we were tough for about 2.5, 3 quarters, but we couldn't finish the deal. Right. But we got better even the last 3 weeks, to your question, right?
Yeah, I mean, you gritted it out with a bunch of sophomores.
Yeah.
You got a heavy laden sophomore team.
Yeah.
You only got 2 seniors.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to have big shoes to fill with Jay Crossley, obviously. I mean, he's the record holder for 3-pointers. But, you know, teams started to kind of figure him out. But he had plenty of good looks tonight. They just weren't falling in that first half.
You know, that's a part of it.
Yeah.
And so shooting is up and down. But they got a few offensive rebounds, 21.
Yeah.
That killed us. Okay, we got two layups. Lincoln there. He made those last week. Okay, but their length affected him a little bit where he was in his head.
Yeah.
Right, with 2 point-blank layups, the same things we got last week, right? And but I'm thankful for Jay Crossley and Kenny Cotton.
Yes, sir.
Kenny was a great leader as a senior. He really developed and matured throughout the season. He was calm, and he was the voice of more mature. We had a few guys that were a little immature just because they're young.
Right.
He was like the elder statesman, so to speak. So he was great. And then Jay got better every year.
Yeah, he did.
And this year was different than last year with the threes and stuff like that, but he had a terrific year.
He did. He did. Well,
no, I was just going to say congratulations, Coach. Again, not the result that we wanted, but the brand continues.
Yeah.
And the program continues.
Yeah, it's so hard to think about because we really start – okay, so like we'll start a couple weeks after spring break, and you start from zero.
Yes, you do.
And, man, it's looking now, it's like Jiminy Christmas. I don't know because it's such a long journey.
It is.
And then you get right on the cusp of being able to go to a Final Four, which, you know, if you play basketball, you want to go to the Final Four.
Yeah.
And you're right on the cusp, and we just couldn't get it done.
This was your 30th game of the season.
Was it?
This is 30th
so
game.
when you get to 30, that means you're playing for a Final Four berth.
Yeah. I mean, I'm from Bartow, but my math tells me 24 and 6.
Yep. We can count with our fingers and toes. Yeah. We start counting with our teeth, right? But we can get there.
Well, and Coach, next season you're entering your 25th season as the Yellow Jacket head coach.
Yeah.
So
that's scary.
That's
a long time. I was, as my grandma said, that's a long time to be doing other people children. She doesn't say children, children.
Children.
But we're going to celebrate this year. Man, it was a great year. We're disappointed.
Yeah.
But we couldn't close it. Okay, these guys have come back 4 or 5 or 6 times. We've seen it on tape.
Yeah.
And they did it again, and we didn't respond. And so I'm disappointed that we didn't respond. I thought we were ready.
Yeah.
And we just weren't ready to close the deal.
It wasn't their first rodeo.
And wasn't ready to close the deal. And so.
Well, congratulations on a great season. I know you probably haven't taken Miss Lisa out to Valentine's Day yet, so go ahead and take that.
Yeah, it was already scheduled because her mom's birthday's on Valentine's Day. So we waited, and because we knew one way or another we're going to have 10. Well, I got reservations tomorrow, right?
You get two birds with one stone.
I'm going to try not to be the Scrooge that stole Christmas tomorrow.
My lovely wife is next to me. I don't get where I'm at without her, and I know you certainly don't get where you're at without Miss Lisa.
I don't get without mine over
here. That's right. Well, I was going to let you say it. I wasn't going to say it for you.
Absolutely not. No, behind all of us is a good woman. A good man's got a good woman behind him.
Amen to that.
But, Coach, we appreciate it, and have a good summer.
Thank you.
And good rest of the spring.
Thank the Thornburgs for their support of Bartow High School athletics, not just basketball, but they'll do football games, they'll do softball and baseball games. So we're very thankful for the radio support and thankful for that you all will come out. It's a Saturday night in February, and you all are coming out with your families. And we're thankful to the Bartow community.
Yes.
It was a great crowd. It was it was no home court advantage as far as crowd. Our crowd came out. It was tremendous. So we're thankful for that. We're sorry we disappointed them, but we know that they know the effort we gave, and they're proud of the team. And I want the fans to know we challenged the fans about halfway through the season to come out and get loud and pack it, and they did. So I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. You guys did it.
Yeah.
We know we got people listening on radio. We thank you all for listening all year on radio. We just appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And we'll be back next year. It's tough to talk about next year.
Yep.
But, I mean, eventually I guess we're going to have to after spring break, and maybe we'll get started maybe soon.
Future's bright. Future's bright, especially with some of these returners. So,
yeah.
Congratulations, Coach, on a good season.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for what you do.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Thornburgs. Thanks, everybody, for listening.
Absolutely.
See you next year.
Well, Neal, that's going to be a wrap for us on the season. And this was good stuff. This was good stuff. And it just, like I said, we said it, not the result we wanted, but, proud of the team. Real proud of the team.
Yeah, absolutely. And, of course, basketball is over, but a lot of spring sports for Bartow High School. You got flag football, and you got baseball. And
softball starting up.
I hear the softball team is kind of good. They do okay from time to time.
Yeah, they do okay.
They do all right.
Make sure you go out and support.
That
You're right.
team is loaded, so support the Yellow Jackets. If you ever are wanting to know where you can get schedules, put in Bartow High, put in Max Preps, and all the schedules are right there. You can take a look.
Absolutely, yeah. Come out and support the other teams, and may have some softball this year on radio again with Bruce and David, possibly, but definitely football in the fall and get cranked back up. So, we appreciate it. Thank you to the Thornburgs for letting us do this and letting me do this, and wrapping up my 9th season doing this for Yellow Jacket basketball. So
y'all do a great job, and I appreciate the offer for pinch hitting this year.
Absolutely. I got your number. I may call you next year.
A guy.
So yeah. So I'll be going into my 10th season, and Coach McGribb going into his 25th season. So anyway, good stuff there. But we appreciate all season our sponsors. Thank you to our producer, Jeff, back in the studio. Always makes it happen for us. And thank you to Bruce pinch hitting this year. Neal, you stepping in. It's been a good season. And Denise stepping in. And just couldn't give enough thanks and appreciation to everybody. So that'll be a wrap for us on the season. And we appreciate everybody. So for Neal Duncan, Denise Bodie, I'm John Bodie. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's Bartow Yellow Jacket basketball game was brought to you by the community support of our WBF Sports Boosters. Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, Citrus Air Conditioners, serving Bartow and Lakeland, Bartow's Budget You Pull It Auto Parts on Highway 60, Spath Jewelers in Bartow and Valrico, and Crave Nutrition in Bartow. Yellow Jacket basketball is also sponsored by Whidden McLean Funeral Home in Bartow and Fort Meade, Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance of Lakeland, Beef O'Brady's Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, and Evolve Professional Landscape Management. Certified Public Accountants, S.R. Wright and Company of Winter Haven, Specialized Landscape Treatments from Keith's Spray Service of Bartow, and Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow. For game schedules and archive broadcasts, please visit our website at wwbf.com or subscribe to our podcast, WBF Sports, on your favorite podcast service. Plus, you can follow us on social media. Bartow Yellow Jacket Basketball is a special presentation of WBF Sports.